Reporting live for KWYR.com, I'm Chris Doski here at Colome, where it's been a busy homecoming week, and the festivities wrap up tonight as the Cowboys take on Sunshine Bible. Joining me now is Colome football coach Kevin Keiser. Coach, you guys have been on a roll the last month or so. So you're 4-1 in the season, and you've been playing solid football since that Gregory game. So what's been the big difference between now and a month ago?
I think the kids really realize their potential over in the Corsica-Stickney game, and from then we've gotten better as we've gone along, and I think the sky's the limit for this team as long as we keep getting better.
And it seems like the defense, ever since that Gregory game, in which you were allowed 48 points, it just seems like it's a different defense too.
Well, the next game, South Central, we had some issues, and we worked all week on defense, and actually had my starting quarterback, Terrence Keiser, play scout team quarterback, which a lot of coaches wouldn't take the risk of having their star player get hurt against the starting defense. And we had a really tough practice that week and changed a few things and our alignments, and really played good against Corsica-Stickney and kind of carried that forward into Plankington. So defense is playing a lot better right now.
You mentioned it's homecoming week, and you always don't want to get wrapped up in the festivities. I know as a player firsthand that you sometimes get your head out of the game sometimes. So how do you make sure homecoming festivities aren't a distraction tonight?
Well, we want the kids, we told them all week, have fun during the week, enjoy the homecoming, but when it's time for football, it's time for football. And they've done a good job of coming to practice, focusing at practice. So I don't expect it'll be a problem.
You guys take on Sunshine Bible tonight. They love to run the death out of that option. So what do you expect to see from them offensively and defensively?
Yeah, they're going to spread us out, run option. They like to run a lot of counters. They're really well coached, is what you see on film. Defensively, they're going to run a 3-4. It looks like a 3-5 when they bring their cornerback up there. And they're really well disciplined and have a lot more speed, and we haven't seen that speed. So we just got to be physical and, do a good job offensively and defensively, and hopefully we'll be all right.
Seems like all we talk about is Terrence Keiser on the offense. A lot of teams just zone in on him, but Andrew Odden and Brandon Hoff just doing a heck of a job in the backfield this year.
Yeah, they are. Teams, if they key on Terrence, Andrew has a pretty good night. If they key on Andrew, Terrence will go off, and that's a tribute to our offensive line. They don't get the credit. They don't get their name in the paper, and the other kids do. So, Terrence and Andrew, they know that. Brandon, he knows that. So we got a lot of options we can go to, which is nice.
And how about Brady London last week, Coach, filling in for Terrence in the second half when he was sick? Did a great job at safety.
Yeah, and that not only at safety, at quarterback. He came in at quarterback, took over for us, changed it, audibled a few times, and did a heck of a job at safety. Him and Reed Hart are both. So, but that's what we expect kids to do. That's what we practice all week, if this happens, and they just came in and did their job.
And it seemed like penalties have been a problem over the last couple of games. So have you guys really addressed that in practice this week?
Yeah, we talked about it. We watched the film, and yes, there were some penalties. Some weren't as bad as we thought. A lot of them, we want the kids to be aggressive. If you never get a penalty, you're not being aggressive. If you never get a foul in basketball, you're not playing defense. So we want to be aggressive. We want to be physical. Some penalties will happen, but we got to be smart about where the penalties are. If they're on the other side of the field, away from the play, then that's a bad deal. If they're after the play, of course, that's bad. But, we're trying to fix that.
Looking at the field, Coach, it looks pretty darn good with these dry conditions we've had this year, huh?
Yeah, we actually got underground sprinklers this year, so thank God or we'd be playing in dirt.
Again, joining us here tonight is Colome football coach Kevin Keiser. They take on Sunshine Bible Academy tonight. Kickoffs at 7 o'clock. For KWYR.com, I'm Chris Doski.